most at times. Looks like a rear drive car. He's backing it into the corners and off the oh, it's the leader. The leader is off the track right in front of us, and looks like damage to the, he's lost a wheel. The left rear wheel has gone, I think. I don't think it's just the tyre, no, it's gone. The centre lock nut has gone. They use a racing style centre nut, and that is cruel look for the Mia team, the Motorsport in Action team. Jesse Lazare in the lead of the race, and just to our right at turn 4 he's in the gravel and the wheel is not there, full course yellow. The pits are closed. Oh my goodness. Now this is going to be, what have we got left? An hour and 23 minutes. It's too early to get your driver time in. I wonder who'll come in. I wonder if this might change tactics, Jeremy. You might think now, if you're a GS team, get one guy out, get another guy in. If you have to change at the end, you might as well put a set of tyres on. I don't know. How does this go? Cruel look. Jesse Lazare had done nothing wrong at all. So where... Yeah, it happened right at that spot. He drifted wide and the tyre goes and tries to make its bid for freedom and does in fact clear the catch fencing there. Yeah. Shea Adam was just saying to me before that happened that she could smell a tyre rub on the start-finish line, and the wheel nut came off. Yeah. The wheel nut came off the car. Well, that has left Spencer Pumpelly to inherit the lead, but it will close up everyone in the top 10. So, Jeremy, what do you do now? Put your team manager's hat on. Do you pit? Well,
certainly, I think we'll see quite a few people coming onto pit lane to take on fuel and tyres, and then we've got an hour and 22 minutes remaining. So we've got 82 minutes, so 40 minutes or so. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Certainly, it is too soon to make the driver change, so you don't want to do that. But I think at this stage, yeah, you've got to come in and take on service.
Right. We're about 8 minutes away from 7 minutes away from the pits or the drive time being fulfilled. And this is a relatively short track. It's just under 2¼ miles. Shea Adam, what are you seeing down on the pit lane?
A lot of teams are up on the pit wall waiting for their cars to come in. Pretty much all of the Ford teams are going to be bringing in their Mustangs to put new tires on. Looks like the Compass team is getting ready perhaps for the 77 to come in and take new tires. And the Camaro as well, that team is up on the wall. Okay. But there's quite a few teams, more than I would have expected, who are going to be coming in.
I think if you're a GS team, you've got to think,
I don't think you can afford to stay out there on old tyres.
Exactly.
I mean, looking at lap times, you know, they've been doing consistent low 36s. Jesse Lazare in his last few laps, and really nice consistent lap times as well. They were doing 33s and 4s earlier on, so you're dropping 2 seconds a lap. For the guys that come out now on fresh tyres, that's what you're going to be giving up on, possibly even more.
Well, credit Spencer Pumpelly, because he wasn't on new tyres at the start of this race when all around him were. Remember, he was on the tyres on which they qualified that RS1 Rennsport 1 Porsche. I tell you, this is not going to be an easy recovery. We might be getting a little closer. We're now only 5 minutes away from the drive time. So it might be a moot point here. We might actually get somewhere near the 45 minutes in before that Mia McLaren is back in the pit lane. So that would open up the tactical decision even more. A very odd one. I mean, the car clearly had all 4 wheels on coming out of 3, and then all of a sudden the wheel nut disappears and the left rear tyre goes with it.
Yeah, bizarre.
Clearly no... In fact, the wheel nut rolled back onto the track, which is very odd. And the tyre managed to clear the catch fencing, which is a little worrying. There was a rub on that tyre. You can see a groove on the tyre when it went over the catch fencing. So that's what Shea could possibly smell in the pit, so that might have been happening from only a couple of corners or so beforehand. Now, watch the clock, ladies and gentlemen, whether you've got the timing and scoring up on the IMSA app, free to download, free to use, or whether you're on the TV pictures with the clock in the middle of the screen. When that gets down to 1:15, that's driver time up. Ace piece of driving by Spencer Pumpelly. Looks like Jesse Lazare just about felt it and lifted off, but he wasn't going to get that car back. Huge slide from Pumpelly. He had to go